Justin bringing you
Top of the morning from beautiful downtown Baltimore.
Hi, top of the morning.
Top of the morning to all of you. Hi, top of the morning. Top of the morning.
Welcome to the Top of the Morning Show. I'm your host, Captain Marty Meyer on the vessel Blue Horizons. We're touring Baltimore Harbor today, and my guest, my very special guest, is Miss Gail Turner Brown, and she's with Organo Gold Coffee. We have the models from the Barbizon Modeling Agency and also from MTM Management Company. We're going to do a fashion show on board while we're touring the harbor. It'll be a lot of fun for us. Stay tuned. Don't touch that dial.
Top of the morning to you. We're aboard the Blue Horizon in beautiful downtown Baltimore. Thank you for joining us. I'm Emily Fustra. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hi, we're the Top Hat Girls, and you're watching Top of the Morning.
Welcome back. You're on the beautiful vessel Blue Horizons. We're touring the Baltimore City today, and we have our special guest here from The Coffee Never Sleeps, and her name is Gail.
Hello. It's a pleasure to be here. This is so much fun being on the boat.
Have you enjoyed your cruise here this morning?
Oh yes, it is so much fun. You know, this is the first time I've ever been on a chartered boat going up and down the inner harbor.
Is that right?
And it's beautiful out here. It's a fantastic day, so this is perfect.
A lot of activity going on this afternoon here as well.
Yes, absolutely. There are drums beating and people with music and people milling around. It is so much activity. It's like the city has totally come alive down here.
So they've been drinking your coffee.
We hope so. That's right. That's absolutely right.
So Gail, we've heard about your coffee. Can you tell us a little bit about it and why it's so special?
I would love to tell you about my coffee, Marty,
Great.
Mr. Captain Marty. Yes, well, our coffee is from a company called Organo Gold. And our coffee is totally organic. It's 100 certified organic coffee. It is healthy. So what our CEO and founder has done, we've been able to take the habit of people drinking coffee and making it totally healthy. So now that people don't have to worry about, their coffee jitters or making them crazy or super hyper, they actually can enjoy a gourmet cup of coffee and not worry about it because it actually has great health benefits to it.
So where did the formula come from, originate?
Now, that's proprietary to our company. However, the CEO has been in the healthy coffee industry for more than 10 years in the Philippines. And he was able to bring that technology to North America just in the last 3 years. So the key component to our coffee, because it's regular gourmet premium coffee,
Right.
but the key component is a 4,000-year-old herb known as Ganoderma. That's our secret family recipes, as you will. And what they have found is that particular herb, that's that 4,000-year-old Chinese herb, they call it the miracle herb because it does so many healthy things for your body.
Is that right?
Absolutely. So now, when you're enjoying your cup of coffee, you know that your body's getting really good, healthy benefits.
So tell me, I'm sure you've got some stories of how it's been helpful.
Oh, yes, absolutely, absolutely. Well, there have been many, and oftentimes what we say to people is, their experiences. Everybody experiences something different.
Right.
But when there's something positive going in, you can't help but having something great coming out. So for me, for a personal experience for me, is that one of the things I noticed is that my joints were getting stiff, especially in my hands, because I type a lot. Yes. And so I started drinking the product, and that particular thing, it went away.
Wow.
So what we have found is it's known as an adaptogen, which means it goes into the body and it does something different for each individual person.
Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. So for the average person, it's just a great gourmet cup of coffee.
So I imagine that people have different results at different times or different.
Yes.
Okay.
That, yeah, a lot of people find sometimes something may take place right away. Sometimes it may be over a period of time. You know, there's over 150 antioxidants. So, which part of that means it helps build the immune system.
Right.
So with some people, what they may notice is nothing happens. They just may realize, wow, I didn't get sick this winter.
With your coffee here, and in comparison to a Starbucks, why would I want to purchase yours as opposed to that?
Well, there are several reasons, but one of the great the things that we love about Starbucks is they have made it totally acceptable to spend $5 for a cup of coffee.
Yes, they have.
Absolutely. And so with our coffee, I mean, you get the same premium quality and great taste. However, you know, you are able to actually get ours for about anywhere between $1 to $1.50 a cup of coffee. So it makes it really great. The other thing is, as I mentioned, with Starbucks coffee, for instance, it doesn't have the health component. So what we say to people is that we don't compete with anyone. We just want to capture about 1% of the coffee market, and we're great.
Now, your coffee, is it all the same blend, or is there flavored blends, or is there a variety of blends?
Yes, we do have. It comes in black, which has nothing in it. Obviously, it's just black for you to doctor it up however you like. We also have a latte, which has the cream and sugar already blended in there.
Okay.
We have mocha, which is one of my favorites because it has chocolate. It's a chocolate and the black together. And then we also have a green tea, and we have hot chocolate. And hot chocolate is special because, as I mentioned, you know, the herb that I mentioned before,
Yes.
that has a special component in it, on it, that we've been able to extract. It's called mycelium. And mycelium is really great for clarity and for focus and memory. So a lot of parents have found it's been really great for their kids who have issues with trying to stay focused and stay on task, and
Is that
it helps
right?
them calm down. Yeah, exactly.
So different varieties affect different people in different ways as well.
Absolutely.
And where can we find your coffee?
Well, you can only get Organo Gold coffee through an independent distributor like
Okay.
me. Exactly. So you can come to me. That's how you can get. That's how you
And
can get
how
it.
would we contact you?
Well, you would contact me through coffeeneversleeps@gmail.com. That's our email. That's the best way to get a hold of me.
Okay. We're going to take a break right now. Welcome back. We're on the motor vessel Blue Horizons. We're touring little Baltimore City here, down around the harbor, and my special guest today is Gail Turner Brown, and she's going to tell you a little bit about herself. I'd like to hear, a little bit of your story.
Okay, well, thank you. It is a pleasure to be here. I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to be here. And, I'm a single mom.
Okay.
I've raised two sons. They're both adults now. Actually, we're all in business together.
Wow.
And it's been a journey. I've been a consummate entrepreneur, but through the years, one of the things that the turning points, I will say, is right after 9/11. I was in the travel industry. I was in the travel.
Is that right?
Yeah, I was in the travel industry for about 14, 15 years.
Wow.
And actually then there was a point in time I had started my own travel service, but then I'd gone back into corporate travel. And right after, when 9/11 took place, obviously that affected everyone.
That's correct.
And impacted me because, not only obviously as being a part of America, the impact, but it also eliminated my department,
Right.
because everybody started, they were afraid to travel initially.
Right,
And then
right.
they found different ways. So at that point, I had to figure out, I've got to do something else. And I made the decision that I wanted to take control. and I'm sure that you are aware that during 9/11, people began to reflect on their lives and really what was important to them.
Correct.
Yeah, and you felt vulnerable, you felt like you didn't have any control over anything. And I made a decision of two things. One, I wanted to take control.
Right.
Because oddly enough, literally, I was buying my first house, after my divorce. I was buying the first house on my own, and 9/11 took place. Yeah, so right when 9/11 took place, I was able to settle on my home, and then 1 month later, before I even made my first mortgage payment, in fact, I was told I didn't have a job anymore.
Is that right?
And so, so we had to make that. I made the decision. I wanted to take control. I didn't want to be vulnerable, and I wanted to be home, especially at that time. My youngest son was still in school.
Gail, just so you know, we're on the vessel here. We're doing a little rocking. You're hearing the engines running. Got a little background noise. So I hope that doesn't bother you.
No. In fact, that's all a part of the great experience of being out here. So that's fine.
Yes. So just so you know, not to get too concerned about it.
I won't. So as I had mentioned, I wanted to take control. I think that's how a lot of people felt. And so one of the things I learned by going through this journey, as I mentioned, because it hasn't been smooth, just like the ship. It has not been
much smooth.
No, it has not necessarily been a smooth ride at all. But as you mentioned, the experience has been worth it, and especially to be able to take control of your own life.
Right.
If you notice right now, especially as we've been going through the recession, and there have been so many people who are struggling, and a lot of them are waiting for the government to do this and do that.
That's correct.
And one of the things that I pretty much teach people, I've taught my sons, as we've gone through our struggles, is that you don't have to wait. If you want to make changes, you have to do it. You have to be the one to invoke that change that you want to see take place.
You can do changes. There are avenues that you can take where you can make changes and make adjustments in your own life. Yes.
Absolutely. I mean, it's one of the things I found. I mean, when I was, as I mentioned, well, I've had several businesses. I was in fact, I'd gone into real estate as an investor.
Right.
And so once again, I mean, it was great. It was great between 2002, right after 9/11, between 2002 up to 2007. It was a fabulous ride. And then once again, just like the boat that we're on right now, the market crashed, and
so rocky.
Yes, it did. So you learn to ride with the punches. You've got to go with it because it is all a part of the process. But at the end of the day, as a result, hey, someone shared with me about my current company, my current business, the coffee industry, and I thought, okay, this is good because this is not going anywhere. So it was a really good avenue for me to choose at that point.
So Gail, we're getting to the end of our show here, but we'd like to ask, do you have any last thoughts that you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, a little. Regardless of the adversity that people feel as though they're going through, you can actually direct your own future. You can make whatever change you want to make, because one of the biggest lessons I learned is that all of the changes that you want do not exist outside of yourself.
So your coffee here, your coffee never sleeps. That is helping you make quite a few changes in your life.
Yeah, absolutely, yes. Yeah, because I get to now supply people with something that's beneficial to them, something that they drink anyway, and it's generating revenue for me. At the same time, I also am now able to share with other people how they can do the same thing. Okay. So they don't have to suffer through a recession. They can just have recess.
That's great. And they get to enjoy the coffee while they're doing it.
They get to enjoy coffee, help people, and make money. So hey, what can be better?
We're cruising around the Baltimore Harbor. I have my guest here, Gail, and we just like to let everyone know that she supplied the staff and the crew, the craft services with their coffee today for everyone. And how was it?
It was great!
All right. So everyone enjoyed your coffee. We appreciate that very much.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. It is so much fun to be here.
Yes, it was quite a nice day. We were so happy that you were able to come today and enjoy it and go out on a little cruise with us.
All right. Thank you. I will.
Thanks again. Bye.
Hi, I'm Keisha Holloway, and you're watching Top of the Morning on board the beautiful Blue Horizon in Baltimore. Don't go anywhere. It's time for a coffee break, but we'll be right back.
Back. You're on the motor vessel Blue Horizons, and we're touring around Baltimore Harbor. I'd like to welcome back here Keisha and Sierra.
Thank you.
And you're with the agency.
The M&T agency, yes. We're fortunate enough to come out here, get to sail on this beautiful Chesapeake Bay, and see all the wonderful sights. And it's such a gorgeous day, so we're glad to be here.
Well, we're glad that you were able to make it today.
Thank you.
So Keisha, tell us a little bit about MTM.
MTM is Model Talent Management and Agency. It's in Baltimore, Maryland. Our director is Jill Roach, who couldn't be here with us today.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
And what, as far as the agency, do you do shows, runway, fashion?
A little bit of everything. Commercial, print, runway, some films, get to be in a few movies. So there's a lot of work that the agency gets for us.
That's great. I always wanted to be in a movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe you can do the next one.
Good, you have to let me know.
Okay.
So tell me, we understand that you've all brought some fashions and you're going to do a little show for us today on board?
We did. Very soon we're going to put on a nautical fashion show. We
Wow,
have a
that's great.
nautical summer show for you guys. Are you familiar with fashion at all?
Just that I enjoy looking at it.
Most guys do, I guess.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so hopefully people will be able to take something away from what we're wearing. We're just here to represent the water and nautical and summer and have a lot of fun.
That's great. No, I'm really looking forward to having everyone do the show here.
Yeah. Will this be your first time seeing a fashion show?
On board the vessel, yes.
On board the vessel? Well, maybe we could do more like that.
Absolutely. We'll definitely have you back.
Yeah.
So Keisha, tell me, who are some of your favorite models in the fashion world that you would like to watch and that you like to emulate?
Well, growing up, I always loved Iman. I think a lot of people are very familiar with her. So she would be my favorite model, supermodel, might I add. Some of my favorite designers are Oscar de la Renta. I really love his clothing. It's very feminine. And also Tracy Reese.
Wow, that's pretty great. Just so everyone knows, we're on a boat today and we got some noises going on from the engine and we're rocking. So, how about yourself? Do you have any favorites that you...
Well, actually, I kind of go with my German heritage, so I'm a Heidi Klum fan. I also think it's really cool that she's kind of gone above and beyond the supermodel and created her own show, and she does so many different things. And that's what it's all about. It's getting out there, enjoying yourself, showing off a product, or doing a service, and...
So tell me two of the aspects of modeling that you really enjoy.
I love walking. It's such a practice. It's not as easy as it looks. It does take a lot of time. So I do enjoy that and kind of mixing and matching it up with different moves in there and adding my own little spice to it.
So I
That's
enjoy
great.
that. And of course the clothes. I mean, you've got to love all the clothes. The designers are amazing, the stuff we get to wear. Some of it maybe you can even keep, which is the best part.
You get to keep some, huh?
You never know.
So how can people contact you?
I can be reached at stelinac7@aol.com.
That's great. And how can you be contacted?
I can be contacted through Model Talent Management or at HOLLOWAYKL@live.com.
Oh, that's great. We're going to go to a break right now, so stay tuned. Be right back.
Hi, you're watching Top of the Morning. My name is Sierra McMurtry. I can be reached at stelinac7@aol.com. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Motor Vessel Blue Horizons. I'm your host, Marty Meyer, Captain Marty, and we have two models here today. We have one from Barbizon and one from MTM. And your name is?
Tiffany West.
Tiffany. And?
Bria Simmons.
Bria. So tell me, Bria, what's one of your favorite things about modeling?
I love when you walk the runway, like, it's a lot to think about, but for me, like, when you just get up there and do it, it's like everything comes together and you just have fun.
So you enjoy the runway modeling as opposed to like a photo shoot or
Well, I like photo shoots too,
do you?
but I would prefer.
The runway modeling. And yourself? Do you have a preference?
runway too.
The runway? And have you done much of that? Not recently? But you will soon though.
Hopefully.
You're going to do some today for us, right?
Yes.
Good, good. We're going to have a little fashion show on board and you're going to be one of our models. How do you like working for MTM?
I enjoy it. Jill, she's pretty nice. She gets back to me whenever like and stuff like
Is that right? So she's pretty responsive?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's great. And how long have you been with them?
For about a few months now.
A few months?
Yeah.
That's great. So how'd you find them?
I went to school for Johns Casablancas, and then I graduated that school and went to MTM.
So they plan to be using you soon. Lots of events.
Yep, hopefully.
That's great. And what do you like about your agency?
Well, I like Barbizon because, well, you get lots of jobs from them. You get to meet with different agencies. Mr. Dale, he's a fun guy. And you just get to do a lot of different events and see a lot of different things, so you have more opportunities.
So Mr. Dale's a fun guy, huh? Does he make you laugh?
Yeah.
Yeah? So you have a good time with him? That's pretty good. Well, we're going to go to a break now, and we'll be right back with more of the ladies.
Hi, I'm Tiffany West, and I'm aboard the Blue Horizon. I'm with MTM Agency, and you can contact me with the email on the screen. And you're watching Top of the Morning.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Captain Marty Meyer on Blue Horizons. As we tour the Baltimore Harbor today, we have our guest from the modeling agency, and you are?
I'm Gabby.
So I understand that your name is Haley.
Yes, Haley Hendershot.
And how can you be contacted?
I can be contacted through Barbara Love at Kids International Talent Agency.
And as far as fashion show, what do you have a favorite?
Yeah, my favorite is print modeling.
Print modeling.
I love print modeling.
Now, do you prefer color or black and white, or?
It depends.
And so you prefer still shots and stage studios?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And I understand you're independent. What has been some of your favorite activities or favorite shows that you've done?
Well, I actually did some print work downtown in the harbor with Antoine Pierre's clothing line. It was a
Great.
lot of fun. We went all over the place, just like we're doing now, actually, on the boat. Did a lot of different clothing outfits, and it was just so much fun. I worked with some really great people, and the product is so fun just to look back and see all the pictures that you've done.
So you're going to enjoy doing a little fashion show for us
I'm
on
so
board
excited.
today.
Yes.
And
Can't
you
wait.
as well?
Oh yes,
So you're
definitely.
going to do a little photo show here on the yacht.
Yep.
That's great. But tell me, Haley, who in the industry do you look up to, or who has inspired you
In general or in modeling?
in modeling?
In modeling, I think it's the
who are just in the magazines that we don't really pay attention to, but yet they do such a good job that it sells the product. I really like that, the fact that they can still be there without being in the spotlight.
Is that right? So Gabby, what's your inspiration in here? Has someone inspired you, or?
Not anyone particularly, but I just love the whole fashion world, and I watch Project Runway. It's one of my favorite shows. It is inspirational just to watch the girls strutting down in different clothes and seeing girls in magazines, and men too, why not, love those bodies. You can really tell when somebody is into what they're doing, and I just love to see passionate and inspired people, and I want to do the same thing.
That's great. Well, we're going to take a break right now.
Top of the morning to you. I'm Emily Fuster, and I'm here in beautiful downtown Baltimore, enjoying the beautiful Blue Horizons with Captain Marty. I hope that you enjoy your historical ship museum tour, the Chesapeake, the Taney, the Torps submarine, lighthouse, and the USS Constellation. I'm gonna go grab a nice coffee. We'll be right back.
Clara
Emma.
and Emma. And you're from which agency?
I'm from Barbizon and also Kids International.
Is that right?
Yes.
And you do events for both of them?
Yes.
And what's your favorite activity as far as the fashion?
I like photo shoots and stuff like that, because I think you can show so much emotion through like your pictures and your face expressions and stuff, and I think that's really fun.
Oh, that's great. How about yourself there? Your agency is?
Barbizon and FHG.
Great. And what's your favorite part about the fashion industry?
I like runway modeling, commercial modeling, and acting.
And acting, huh? That's great. So you're going to do a little runway for us here on the board boat this afternoon?
Yep.
That's great. So I hear the two of you have been recently in a teen show.
Yeah, it was really fun, and we got to just talk and have really a lot of fun.
And that was on television?
Around like the Baltimore area.
Is that right?
Yes.
And you were in that?
Yes.
And what was your favorite part about it?
I liked it because we got to talk with each other and we got to express our feelings and we got to talk about our problems and stuff.
Oh, is that right? And where was this filmed at?
This was in Baltimore.
In Baltimore. Oh, that's great. So you're back up in Baltimore again today, and now you're out on the water, huh?
Yes.
Are you having a good time?
Yes, definitely. I'm excited for the show.
Great. Well, we're looking forward to having you and seeing the fashion that you're going to do. We're going to take a break right now. Hope you enjoyed the show today. We're signing off. This is Captain Marty Meyer. We'll see you on the water next time.